Very good. That kind of gets us to our viewer question, and it is from Brielle. Hey, Brielle. She works at a company with a considerable amount of workplace flexibility. And yet she says that she's noticed that her coworkers seem a bit rattled when she engages with them in person or virtually. She says that they often express a weariness, if you will, throughout the day. Brielle reads countless studies that show that career professionals like having more flexibility in the day and where they get to work. But on the other hand, she's taken by other research studies indicating that worker contentment and engagement are at historic lows. So, Brielle doesn't want to jump to conclusions, Jessica, but she asks, does more workplace flexibility make us less happy? What do you think?
So that's a great question. And of course, there's not really one answer to it. So, in keeping with this idea about all of these studies, right? There's loads of studies that are telling us that flexibility in work gives us more agency, gives us more autonomy, and hopefully gives us more happiness. There's
Mhm.
even one study that just came out of Stanford that said those people who opt to work in a hybrid work environment are willing to give up 7 to 10% of their salary
Mhm.
to take that flexibility. So, there is definitely a piece of the flexibility argument that says yes, people who work remotely or people who work in a hybrid kind of situation are more satisfied with their work because of that flexibility. But there is another side to that coin. And
Mhm.
a key component of workplace satisfaction, and something that I talk about constantly and continually, is this idea of connection, right? Working with people that working with people that you like, having friendships at work, all of that. Stuff that happens when you see people every single day, right?
Right.
And those relationships that happen because of it. And then what happens from those relationships is actually trust, and we get better work, we get more innovation, we get more creativity. But when people are not in the physical same space, even if they're talking over Zoom, but if they're
Mhm.
not in, they're not going to have that water cooler conversation that we all had pre 2020. There is a huge component of workplace satisfaction that is now missing. Now, is that
Mm.
something that we can work and compensate for or design around? Absolutely. But there, work nothing is perfect, unfortunately, is the long and the short answer.